So when we talk about extrapolate, I am talking about extract from the poles. That means specific to general. So that's where I would probably understand as the meaning of extrapolate as draw from specific to general cases. Right. Now, palaver, if I would want to give it to you, I would want you to buy my point, I would probably talk of someone who's in love with their pa, as in fathers. So pa lover. So now if I talk about a person, majorly if I come across my experience, I have come across girls who have been specifically blabbering, speaking incisively about their fathers. Why? Because fathers are the first person, the first man in every girl's life. So that's why a girl ought to love their fathers. That's why a girl or maybe girls ought to love their fathers. That's why I would rather put it, palaver is basically an idyllic understanding, mnemonically talking about someone who blabbers, who talks incisively, insensitively, or they just talk and talk without any reasoning sometimes, but they just talk. So when I talk about palaver, the pronunciation is palaver. So I'm talking about speak rapidly and incessantly. That means illogically sometimes. So that's why I would also say blabbering, something which you speak at length of someone. So that's why palaver. Next word is enamor. And I have this word as a catch if I had to talk of. Enamor talks about amor. Amor, by the way, it's in Italian language. Amor basically stands for excuse me, it stands for love. So when I'm talking about enamor, I am basically talking about love, or someone who's captivated in someone's emotion, that is love. So enamor or amor, that is how I probably talk of. That is where I'm referring to the word in the form of feeling of love in a way. Next, eponym. Again, eponym, whenever you come across this word NYM, I am referring to the word name. So I am talking about in eponym the name which is derived out of a person. Like for example, let me put it as an example that Gandhinagar in Gujarat is basically an eponym to the father of the nation of India as Mahatma Gandhi. Right. So that's how eponym is name derived out of a person. A place named after a person is eponym. So NYM will always probably talk of names derived in a way. Okay, modicum. Now, if I had to talk of the word modicum, I'd probably divide it. And then I divide the first half as moderate and the other half as cumulative. So moderate and cumulative, in other words, in moderation or in small amount of. So modicum would probably be moderate and cumulative. So that's how modicum would probably talk of something which is moderate and in small amount. Right. Ineluctable is the next word. I guess you have heard me correct. Eluctable is the word where I want you to concentrate on. The word itself talks of it. So when I talk about eluct or elect, I am talking about someone who can be challenged. But then if I talk about of someone who is ineluctable, I am talking about there is no one to challenge that person. That's how ineluctable has to have this word eluctable, wherein you should probably spot it through your eyes, and that's how it becomes as impossible to challenge. Correct. Now the second one is sardonic. When I talk of this word, the very first thing which hit my mind mnemonically was Sir Don. Now when I refer to the word Don, D-O-N, there is this word Don. I believe I am referring to a word which stands for a villain and someone who's a bully boy or someone who's a villain in a way. So I would rather stick with villain. Though in India there is this movie Don, which basically talked about a person converting to Don, but then we are not going anything near to it or anywhere near to it. But I am referring to the word Don. The very first thing which strikes to my mind is villain. So when I talk about sardonic, I am talking about something which is bad. That's why I am talking about sardonic or Sardon, who is hated. I'm so sorry with this pen. I guess it's lost its charm. So, well, Sardonic refers to hateful. So because of the word dawn, that is where I will probably be able to understand that villains are not really liked, except for those girls, those who find them attractive, but then that's a different case. I am here to talk of vocabulary mnemonically. Please understand that. Thank you. Right. The last word for the day today is hoodwink. Hood and wink. I'm talking about a word when divided. Hood, hoodies, majorly people wear, and it's in the fashion hoodie. So logically, when I talk about hood, I am talking about someone who's trying to hide their identity. Logically, hoods are worn by, if I talk about an experience, my experience is only through television. So I'm sure you might have seen people, those who have worn hoods and in the dark, and they'd probably disappear in the night, so just to hide their identity. So hoodwink, so logically it's hiding or deceiving, trying to deceive someone. So hood and wink, we wink at someone like with one eye. We wink at someone. Why? Because we have some creepy thing going on in our head which we really want to hide. In our hearts of hearts, we basically talk of something which we don't want to reveal to anyone. So hoodwink is more of something to deceive, in a way, not to reveal something, or to trick someone with some aspect of plan and something like that. So I'm sure with these words you have got some more ideas about how can we work on some new words on vocabulary. Give me more ideas on certain words. I would like to help you out on them. Thank you. Bye bye.